today's Fortnite video, we're talking about Season 6 drop locations you gotta check out. Of course, if you guys do enjoy the video, be sure to drop it a like and let me know what color the like button turns you. Is it blue? Is it black? Is it white? Let me know down below with your epic ID because we're still giving away Season 6 battle passes. So if you want your chance to win one, let me know what your epic ID is down below in the comment section and watch all the way to the end for the secret comment you need to leave. So let's get into it. Starting off with Colossal Crops, one of the brand new points of interest in this season, honestly, a pretty hot spot. Because it is centered in the middle of the map, there is some really good floor loot and players that normally go here. You'll find yourself getting into quite a bit of battles here, but it's worth it. It's a great location if you want to find some fights. And on top of that, there's also some pretty good loot you can find along the way. If you want a spot that's gonna get you the most amount of kills, this might be one of the spots besides the Spire, as Colossal Crops is pretty low key, but at the same time, it's a good spot for you to land at for you to get that action that you may be desiring. What makes Colossal Crops a really good spot to land is the fact that it is centered in a position where if the circle is anywhere on the map, you can rotate there pretty easily. With the amount of loot that's at this location, you can get geared and rotate anywhere you need to go and pick up loot along the way. So Colossal Crops is coming in at #1. And one other factor that many people don't talk about, which I really think is amazing, is the sheer fact that the NPCs in this season add so much value. At Colossal Crops, you find the NPC Raz, where if you speak to him, you can get some pretty cool stuff. As you can see, you can activate a rift and activate a prop disguise. So if you want to go anywhere in the map, you can literally talk to him and buy a rift, but it will come at a cost. It will cost you 245 gold to activate a rift, but that gives you the rotation ability to go anywhere. Especially if you're rotating to Colossal Crops, Raz will always be here and you'll be able to activate a rift and go where you need to go. Many people don't know this. On top of that, talking to Raz will get you 3 small shield potions, so might as well talk to him. And many of you guys are wondering what activating a prop disguise is. Well, activating a prop disguise actually makes you into a prop. Yeah, literally. In Battle Royale, you can turn into a prop that's anything on the map, which is pretty cool. And he also has a quest for searching chests, which is super easy, and it gives you 120 gold. So talking to this guy is definitely worth it for some easy gold, and on top of that, for some easy rotations. That's why for this specific video, #1 spot goes to Colossal Crops. Let's go to #2. Coming in at #2 is Spire Bridge. Now, you may be wondering, Gary, why would you be talking about a bridge in a locations video? Well, the reason why this bridge is so important is because it is so centralized near Colossal Crops and of course near the Spire, where there's gonna be a lot of people landing. With the combination of the location of this bridge, there's tons of places you can rotate to with up to 5 chests at this one location. If you land here by yourself, you're gonna get pretty looted and have many options to rotate in any direction you want to get additional loot and to find some fighting opportunities. For such a small location, this place literally adds a lot. It has tons of animal bones around the bridge and at the bridge, especially on the tables where you need to break to get the additional bones. And there are animals around this area as well. That means you can literally get animal bones and animal meat, and you can even get a hunter's cloak pretty easily here if you want to tame some animals. Now, as you guys know, if you watched my video from last week, taming animals isn't the best idea. They're not that great, to be honest. But what makes this spot really good is that just up towards the east, you will find a bunker chest. Now, if you have no idea what a bunker chest is, well, you're in for a surprise. Bunker chests normally have epic and legendary rarity items inside of them, and it's pretty much guaranteed if it hasn't been looted. You can find a bunker chest pretty often hidden all around the map, normally underground, and some of these are pretty great to find, and many people don't know about them. So if you want to make this a party rotation, it's super worth it, especially if you land at Colossal Crops first, then go down to Spire Bridge. This is just the beginning of this tutorial because let me tell you guys, the last few in this video are absolutely mind-blowing. Next up, coming in at #3, we got Mini Junction. Now, this spot has been made so popular lately, especially with all the YouTubers talking about it, because this is the mechanical part heaven. You can literally get upwards of 20 mechanical parts at this one spot, meaning you can upgrade all your guns by crafting to the top tier versions of what you currently have in your inventory. I showcased this the other day in a video talking about how to maximize your mechanical parts, getting some of the best weapons in the game, and you guys absolutely love that video. So big thanks for all the support in the most recent videos, because this spot alone is great for mechanical parts, but it does lack in the sheer amount of loot you can get here. Normally, you're only gonna find in between 3 to 5 chests, and if you do find the maximum of 5 chests here, that is extremely rare. At this spot, you're gonna find a lot of people most likely landing here just for the mechanical parts because upgrading is so easy. But if you wanna win in Season 6, you have to craft weapons. Upgrading is a major part of Season 6, and I absolutely love the fact that this spot is such a low-key spot in the game, but people are landing here pretty often. Coming in at number 3, we got the Spire West, or the Guardian Tower. Guardian Towers in Season 6 are a brand new feature that was added that honestly is pretty fun. Killing the Guardian at these locations grants you an epic rarity weapon, normally an assault rifle unless you're at the Spire, which gives you a mythic shotgun. Now, these Guardians are pretty easy to kill, especially if you have pretty decent guns, like a primal rifle or a primal SMG. Really, any gun can put these guys down pretty easily, and you'll get an epic rarity weapon every single time. These are gonna be epic rifles, but they're primal rifles, which many of you guys seem to love or hate. There's not like an in-between. Some people love them, some people hate them. The Spire itself has 3 lootable chests, and it has floor loot, which makes it a pretty desirable hotspot to land. On top of that, it has great rotation ability because if you jump off the top of the Spire, you actually can deploy your glider. At this location, there's also 5 other spots that can have chest spawns, and on top of that, right around the corner is a slurp truck. With that slurp truck, you can get pretty much full shield and full health, so it's a really hot spot if any of you guys are looking to go far in arenas, as many people are landing in the major points of interest instead of these random little spots. It's also close to sweaty sand, so if you want to get a little sweaty, you can head there as well. But this spot overall is one of my tops as well because of the fact that there is pretty good loot. We got the epic rarity rifle you can get from the Guardian, and overall a good rotation spot with the Spire being a spot that you can just jump off of and glide away. Pretty cool. Coming in at number 5 is by far one of my favorite spots in Season 6. And you're probably wondering yourself, Gary, how is this your favorite spot? It's for the sheer fact that it's John Wick's house. That's right. Not only is it his house, but the NPC John Wick is actually inside and you can talk to him. This location doesn't have many chests, but it has the ability to be a great spot due to the fact that it has a lot of mechanical parts and you can talk to John Wick and challenge him. So there's 3 possible chest locations. On top of that, tons of mechanical parts inside of his garage and around the area with different trucks and cars you can break to loot. So getting as much weapons as possible at this spot is key because then you can take those weapons with the gold you find in his house by breaking everything and upgrade the weapons by talking to John Wick. It's actually insane that they even allowed this because it seems like the NPCs in the last 2 seasons have really helped your progress in the Battle Royale. Talking to NPCs this season feels like it's like a necessity. Before, you could just challenge them and maybe get some decent loot, but now you can actually win the game with some of these NPCs with the stuff they give you and, of course, the things you can activate. Like Colossal Crops, you can activate a rift, or John Wick at this house, you can literally upgrade your weapons for a small amount of gold. So gold is really important this season because it can actually determine where you place in every single game. So be sure when you're at John Wick's house, you break every single piece of furniture and get as many mechanical parts as possible because everything you get from him you can upgrade, which is pretty amazing. So in theory, you can essentially get a makeshift shotgun that's blue, make it into an epic variety and upgrade it, or vice versa, the other way around, get a makeshift shotgun, upgrade it to a better version and just continue that way. There's so many things you can do with John Wick, it's actually not even fair. So take advantage of these tips and tricks so you can win every single game. And of course, as you leave John Wick's house, you'll find a slurp truck. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. Land here, trust me, you'll like it. This last point of interest is an unnamed location similar to John Wick's house that we talked about 2 days ago. That's pretty amazing. The reason why this is my number 6 spot is because right next to Weeping Woods is a woodwork area. Now this spot used to be like a log processing cabin place. They used to like chop trees here, but not anymore. Now it's like the brand new home for the Durr Burger, and inside there's an NPC you need to talk to. After looting the area, you'll find there's a lot of floor loot and on top of that, mechanical parts that you can use to upgrade your guns. But what's the best thing about this spot is you can actually challenge the NPC inside this Durr Burger and get a free epic pump shotgun. That's right. Just challenge the dude, beat him, he drops an epic pump shotgun. That sounds like a very easy way to win in my book. Now, I actually showcased a game that I completely destroyed the competition, landing at this spot, then going to Weeping Woods, grabbing the Guardian there, killing the Guardian, taking his epic primal rifle, and then winning the game. All in the sense of me just landing at this one location that's log jam woodworks. Like that's what it's called, log jam woodworks. And there's even a bunker chest that I didn't even know about that I just found out about today. That's east on top of a hill next to the rock. You can find a bunker chest hidden underground for even more loot. You could essentially just land at the bunker chest, then run over to the woodworks and then do everything I just said all at once, which would be pretty amazing. So all in all, I hope this video helps you out with all your gaming needs. Of course, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like in the comments with your epic ID. Type I watched till the end. Just put I watched till the end. Type that and I'll know that you watched the end, then you have a higher chance of winning the season 6 battle passes I'm giving away. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Click here to go watch the next one or here. I appreciate you guys and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye guys.